In today's fast-paced world, brands hold immense power, influencing everything from consumer habits to environmental policies. Among these giants stands Coca-Cola, a company celebrated globally for its iconic branding and refreshing beverages. But today, the spotlight isn't on their advertising brilliance or product lineup. It's on their environmental promises and how they seem to be falling short. Coca-Cola is the world's largest producer of plastic waste, manufacturing over 120 billion single-use plastic bottles annually. This staggering figure places it at the center of discussions about corporate responsibility and environmental impact. Despite ambitious pledges, recent reports suggest the company is scaling back on its sustainability commitments. Coca-Cola now aims to recycle a smaller percentage of its plastic and has slowed down its emission reduction plans. These actions starkly contrast with their previous commitments, sparking significant criticism from environmentalists and consumers alike. In 2018, Coca-Cola pledged to collect and recycle the equivalent of every bottle it sold by 2030, a promise aligned with their World Without Waste campaign. However, as of 2023, only 23% of Coca-Cola's plastic bottles were made from recycled materials, far short of their target. Critics argue that the company's latest move, reducing its recycling targets, signals a retreat from this goal rather than progress. Plastic pollution is an escalating global crisis. The United Nations reports that over 8 million tons of plastic waste enter our oceans annually, with beverage companies being key contributors. Coca-Cola's decision to dilute its environmental commitments arrives at a time when the world is increasingly demanding corporate accountability. Environmental groups, such as Greenpeace, have described Coca-Cola's actions as greenwashing, where lofty promises are made without adequate follow-through. The company attributes its revised targets to the complexity of global supply chains and rising production costs. However, industry analysts argue that Coca-Cola has the resources and influence to lead transformative change. After all, the company boasts annual revenues exceeding $40 billion, a testament to its financial muscle. With this power comes a responsibility to invest in sustainable innovations, yet critics claim they've chosen profitability over the planet. Beyond recycling, the broader issue lies in the proliferation of single-use plastics. A recent report by Break Free from Plastic ranked Coca-Cola as the world's top plastic polluter for the 5th consecutive year. Their plastic bottles are consistently among the most frequently found items in global waste audits, appearing on beaches and in waterways from Asia to South America. Communities worldwide are pushing back. Grassroots campaigns have sprung up, calling on Coca-Cola to prioritize reusable packaging systems. These movements emphasize a shift away from single-use plastics, pointing to refillable glass bottles and aluminum cans as viable alternatives. However, despite these solutions being both feasible and effective, Coca-Cola has been slow to embrace them at scale. On the corporate front, Coca-Cola has launched pilot projects in select regions to test reusable packaging. Yet, these initiatives represent a fraction of their operations. For instance, in Africa, the company has rolled out refillable glass bottles for certain products, and in Europe, they've experimented with deposit return schemes. While commendable, these efforts pale in comparison to the magnitude of the problem. Coca-Cola's revised targets serve as a reminder of the challenges in balancing corporate growth with environmental stewardship. While consumers can push for change by demanding sustainable options and supporting eco-friendly brands, the ultimate responsibility lies with corporations like Coca-Cola to lead the way. To support us, please like the video and subscribe our channel.